My name is Dennis Goins, and I am a teacher at Ben Davis High School. I've had the true blessing of being a teacher here at Ben Davis High School for 15 years. I started my career off as a sports and news photographer. I spent 20 years traveling the country and parts of the world, covering sporting and news events at various stations around the country. And then 15 years ago, the Lord opened a door in order for us to come in and create a curriculum from scratch for TV broadcasting here at Ben Davis High School and the Area 31 Career Center. It has truly been an awesome opportunity to be able to not make the difference, but be the difference in students' lives. We have had many successful students that have gone on and taken advantage of the opportunity that we afforded them here at Ben Davis High School.
I'm studying film production and cinematography.
My strength as a teacher is relationship building. I spend more time or as much time with my students as I do with my own. So I treat my students as if they are my own children. Of Cancun, when we first came here 15 years ago, there were very few students, but now we have become a diverse group of students that looks more like Ben Davis High School and the Area 31 Career Center. That diversity allows our students to get real world experience in dealing with other people that may not look like themselves, not even smell like themselves, and have different ideas on how things go. And because of that experience, we find out that we share a lot of the same ideas, the same customs and traditions, same values, the same morals. We always say that our principle should match our behavior. So whatever principles that we believe in, they should match our behavior. There aren't very many rules in this class, but you will respect and honor each other. And because of that, we become family, we become more unified as an initiative. W-R. Do what's right. Thinking back over the 15 years that I've been able to teach here at Ben Davis in the Area 31 Career Center, the most enjoyment that I get is when I receive an email or a visit from a former student, and they let me know that this initiative was able to help them propel into what they have always wanted to do, whether it is in a business or in the TV broadcasting industry. But for them to come back to let me know the smile on their face, and I'm able to look into their eyes and I see the progress that they've made and how they have grown into young women and young men that are contributing to society. There's nothing better than that. That's what makes me want to come back and continue to teach day in and day out.
My name is Janice Boyd. I'm a producer and television host. I've worked for companies such as The Wendy Williams Show, Arise News, BET, NBC, and many more. It all began in 2006 when I became an anchor for the school news at the Ben Davis Freshman Center. Mr. Goins, he saw my potential and he believed in my passion and purpose to be a television personality. BDTV was and still is a major part of who I am, and it helped cultivate me into a determined broadcast journalist. I just want to say thank you, Mr. Goins, for your love, compassion, strict but creative and God-fearing personality. You have helped many students turn their dreams into reality, including even me. Love you and God bless.
Hello, my name is Dayon Morton and I'm currently a senior here at Indiana University studying journalism. I had the privilege of working with Mr. Goins during my senior year of high school at Ben Davis, and he was one of the most influential people that I had met at that school. He is the reason that I'm doing what I am today. He's the first person in our school that believed in me and helped me to follow my dreams, but not only to follow my dreams, but to earn my dreams. I think that was the most crucial thing that he's done for me. I've had the honor of going abroad and traveling through Europe. I'll be going to Dubai and Abu Dhabi for spring break to do more travel experiences as an aspiring traveling journalist. These things, these possibilities, these dreams, these hopes of being who I am and embracing me as a journalist is truly something that Mr. Goins taught me as a student.
Yes, internet.
When you have someone who believes in you the way that he does and that makes you earn what you do and what you have, I think that's such a valuable tool. And so, Mr. Goins, for that, I thank you.
You're a senior? Okay, so that means raise your hand if you're a senior. There you go.
My name is Alex Holt. I am a freelance video producer, graphic designer, and event producer. I graduated from Plainfield High School in 2010 and was a part of the BDTV program my junior and senior years of high school through the Area 31 Career Center. BDTV and Mr. Goins specifically really helped to shape my future as I stepped into my career. Right out of high school, I was given an amazing opportunity to take a job at a large church as a video engineer. And so I spent my time producing videos for thousands of people across all of our environments to watch and engage with. And stepping right out of high school into a career job like that, I think for a lot of people could be really difficult. But because of what Mr. Goins taught me just about life, about being a good person, about being a man, about respect, about work ethic, those things that he taught beyond the technical of how to be a good video engineer, those life lessons that he taught are really what shaped me and helped me and set me on a path that gave me this amazing opportunity to take a full-time career job right out of high school.
I'm Ebony Armstrong, currently with the Big Ten Conference in Chicago, working as the Associate Director of Football and Basketball Operations. I graduated from Ben Davis in 2005, and I was probably one of the first students of Mr. Goins' BDTV class. He always instilled in us diligence, discipline, and effort, and I've taken that with me since I've known him. It's even written on my resume so that I can always remember how hard I'm supposed to work, the effort that I'm supposed to put in, and the discipline that I need to have in this career. So he has definitely been a father figure in my life. I wouldn't have been where I'm at or as successful as I am if I didn't have someone like him who's cheered me on, who pushed me when I needed to, and who told me that I can do anything I wanted to if I just worked hard and put in the right effort. And most importantly, if I had faith and I believed that it could be done.
Safe places, tips. What kind of video do we think we can get?
Well, I think we're going to go to the airport for one day.
We want you to become young men and women. Yes. But right now, you're a young person. Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know exactly where. Hey, guys, Megan's talking. I don't know exactly where.
I've got $7 here. I would be happy to give it to somebody that will attend one of these events to support one of our family members. Okay? Now, I know some of you think, $7, that gives me two fish sandwiches from Arby's and a large drink. No, this is for the support, to support one of our students. Because I think it's important that you guys get out and support each other.
My name is Samuel Utley. I'm a graduating senior at Ball State University, and I spent my junior and senior years in high school with BDTV. BDTV is where I spent some of the greatest years I've ever had. With Mr. Goins leading us, we did some of the biggest projects high school students could possibly have. I was able to create a solid foundation for when I moved to Ball State. I am where I am today because of Mr. Goins. He was more than just a teacher to me, he's like one of those motivating father figures that's always there for you, is always telling you that you can be more and do more, and he shows you that hard work and determination are worth it.
You're working harder than me.
He's there for you, and he's more than a teacher.
My name is Ellie Johnson, and I am a senior here at Ben Davis High School. I have been in Mr. Goins' class for 3 years now, and from the first day I walked into his classroom, I could tell that this wasn't like any other classroom. I was welcomed into a home, into a family, and Mr. Goins has been a father to me. He protects me and he supports me and encourages me and cares about us, all of us. Whether it's spiritual advice, boy advice, school advice, any kind of advice I need, he's there. I couldn't ask for a better teacher, and it's really going to be hard leaving him. But I'm glad that he's going to have more classes coming in, and they get to be in class with him and learn, you know, all that he has to share. And it's truly just completely beautiful to see how his students have turned out. And most of them still keep in contact with him today. I mean, you can just tell by the pictures he has on his walls. His relationship with students is completely different, and it's loving, and it's like a family. I don't see any other teacher with all of those pictures of their students and everything that they're so proud of on his walls, which is so cool. It's like, you know, when you get an A on a paper and you put it on your refrigerator, that's what his classroom is, you know. Whatever he's proud of something you've accomplished, he puts it on his walls, and it's really cool, so.
Mr. Goins, joining BDTV in high school, I had no idea that journalism would be in my future. I have you to thank for that. It's because of your class that I learned not only life lessons, but realized my potential. As a 25-year-old adult, the passion for journalism that I found in your class in 2009 is still going strong. Recently celebrating 2 years as a reporter at WTHI TV in Terre Haute, I'm still applying those life lessons you gave to us every day. Remember that time you had me apply for the NATA scholarship? Only 2 winners out of hundreds of applicants would be selected. When you asked, well, wait a minute, when you told me to apply, I instantly thought you were crazy. Why me? I asked. Why not? You replied. I applied and I became one of the 2 winners, which leads me to your infamous question, what will you give up to grow up? I gave up my doubts. Learning to believe in myself as much as you believed in me has made all the difference.
Standing here outside the Kelley School of Business at Indiana University, I'm able to take so many classes from world-renowned professors, but none of that would have been possible without the continued support of both Wayne Township and in particular, Dennis Goins. Mr. Goins is so much more than a teacher. He's a friend, he's a father figure, and he's also a listening ear when no one else will listen. Often Mr. Goins would spend his entire night helping people find rides home, get dress clothes, or even just be, like I said, that listening ear that people needed. And in everything I do, I try and embody what Mr. Goins always taught me. I try and be caring, and I try and be trustworthy, and I try and do everything with a smile on my face. Whether it be in my job as an RA, or in my studies, or helping people as I tutor them in business classes, I try to truly embody what Mr. Goins taught me. Because he gave me so much, and I'm just trying to return the favor to so many other people that I interact with.
I just wanted to thank him for all that he's done in loving us unconditionally, which is something that a lot of teachers don't do. He loves us.
I think, Mr. Goins, because you believed in me and all of the things that you taught me, the pink elephants and everything like that. I just have to say, Mr. Goins, that it's because of you that I will always try to make my good better and my better the best.
He's an amazing teacher in the classroom. He's an amazing educator. But there's something that he goes beyond that. He's just an amazing person, and he cares about people, and he cares about his students in a way that I have not seen a lot of teachers do. And so I'm ever grateful to Mr. Goins for what he did in my life and what he's continued to do in the lives of students that came before me and that have come to the BDTV program since.
The true impact of what you've given students cannot be quantified. And no matter what, you're always going to give more to your students than we could possibly give back to you.
I always tell my students that I'm probably one of the most caring teachers that they'll ever have. I don't think they care about how much I know until they know how much I care. So as we continue to build this legacy, I will continue to preach and teach diligence, discipline, effort, look your best, to do the best, to be the best, inspect what you expect. Good is the enemy of great, and if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.